Hey guys, my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to film a mini album flip through for you guys. This is using a Simple Stories flip book. This is a 4x6 sized one, and if you're not familiar with these, they just have the closure that looks like this. I'll show you the back. It basically just slides here and it opens up, and then you can add as many pages as you need, but the more you add, the thicker your album will get, especially if you use thick embellishments. Sorry, I was off view there. Yeah, so this is the wood grain album, and this was for a trip to Lake Erie me and my husband took for our I guess you could call it a 10-year anniversary. We haven't been married 10 years, but we've been together 10 years, so we took like a little weekend. Well, it wasn't really a weekend, it was actually during the week, but we took a little trip. So I'll try not to get much of a glare, but I used a variety of products in this album. A lot of the 4x6 and 3x4 cards are these adventure themed or travel themed scrapbook.com set of cards, and I'll just let you know products as I go. I don't know if I'll remember all of them, but I'll try. The enamel dots here I think are Pink Fresh Studio. So over here I just put a card with some journaling. It says getaway. I put the dates, and it had plane, car, or boat, and I checked car because we drove. And there I had a little tag that says on the road. Over here I just put a mini golf scorecard in there so you can open it up and see that. And on the other side I did a little journaling, some photos. I kept this album like very, very simple, as you can see. Try not to get too much of a glare here. I have the stamp that says Let's Collect Adventures right there. On this side I used one of those cards colored in the little suitcases, and then I actually just stamped. This was all from a Studio Calico stamp set, and I just made my own little card there. And then I also stamped this little label, stamped What a View, and this was our hotel room, like the bed, the living area, and then our view. Over here I did this cute little page of the pool. This place had an infinity pool, which was really cool, and the first time we ever seen one. And this little tag just pulls up, and there's some journaling in there. It's just like a slit in the photo, so it's like a little pocket. And over here I just stamped city lights, was a photo of the city view from our room. Over here was one that said Today's Adventures, and I just did some stamping and then some typed journaling there. And this big sticker says Life at the Lake, so I put that on the big photo of the lake. So as you can see, it's very, very simple. A lot of journaling cards and stamps is the majority of what I used for this. So here we get into the Presque Isle. I do not know how to pronounce that. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I just used some enamel dots, this little explorer. And then over here I have a card that says Love These Sunny Days. I think that was an L Studio card. There is a few of those thrown in this album too. And this was just one of the monuments on the island. Here's one of the lighthouses. I stamped out lighthouses and boats. There was one of the big boats that went through. Houseboats. I thought that was neat. Never seen a houseboat before, so that was my first time actually seeing one. They had this like little area, like it was a section of the lake that had all these little houseboats sitting, and I'm guessing you could probably rent them, or I don't know if their people own them or if you rent them, I'm not really sure, but they were pretty neat little things. This was the beach side, like, of the lake. They have kind of two sides, and you kind of have like your bay fishing area, and then you sort of have like the bigger part, which is like the full lake, and there's like actually a beach on that side. So I just had some photos there. This one was a little card that says Journeys. That was from a Citrus Twist kit, I believe. And then I stamped beautiful and breathtaking with a little heart for the sunset. And then another sunset, don't mind my husband and me, but that was our little page about our anniversary. Here's some more lighthouses, and again, this one was all just stamps that I used to make a little filler card, and then this one had these speech bubbles, and then I put a stamp here and then wrote some little notes there. Hopefully this is viewing well. I keep forgetting to check the camera and make sure it's not glaring. Here was I don't know if this is a lighthouse or if this was some kind of little like water tower thing. I'm not 100% sure. But I put this take it outside card, and I just realized I forgot to journal there. I kind of was running out of things to say, honestly. But I'll have to go back and put something there. And then here I have a card that I made with a stencil in the background, and then I spelled out fishing story and put these little puffy fish on the bottom. And this was an L Studio card with some of the fish stickers and the one of the areas we went fishing, and then here was Adventures Out There. That was an L Studio, and this was the creek we fished at, and we had no luck. We caught nothing. We're used to like small little creeks, and this like feeds into the bay, and the fish in here were huge. We seen a couple, and I mean they were huge. We're just not very good at that kind of fishing. We haven't had a lot of experience with that, and we didn't really know what lures and stuff we needed, so that could be part of that, but yeah. Then the next part here is about the zoo. Here was a card that says documented. We took a train ride that was part of the zoo. It was in the zoo, and I took a picture and we took a little video for my son because he loves trains. Kind of wish he could have been there for that, but it was supposed to be our little getaway. And then I used another stencil with some distress ink and kind of made this background, and then used some little ephemera pieces and stamped out Erie Zoo for that. And I just made 2 collages here for the animals, because in the past I've made albums where like I've put photos of each animal and they get super chunky because I take way too many pictures of the animals. So I thought this was, I seen somebody do this, and I thought this was a really cool idea, because we go to a lot of these like small little zoos when we're on vacation, and they're not necessarily like a big zoo, but they do have some nice animals and nice they make nice pictures. So I put them in a nice little collage here, and then I used this wild at heart bear there, and that was how I got more animals in my little album. Another picture of that really pretty tiger there. And then this was a filler with another picture from at the zoo. It was like a little Jeep thing we took a picture in front of. That was pretty neat. And then over here was our last day. This was actually heading home. We stopped and did another mini golf, and I put the scorecard and stuff back here. That was my little picture of me putting up one, because I got a hole in one. That was awesome. So yeah, that was our little album and our little mini trip, and I'm really liking these 4x6 albums for like little trips or little adventures. So yeah, they work really good for that. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!